Good evening, folks. I'm Uada Navis, or I play one on TV. Welcome to my show, Merrily Merrowed. What am I going to do? What do you do on these shows, huh? What I'm gonna do is be a little bit awkward in the beginning because I'm talking to a camera. It makes me nervous. I don't know about you. I'm gonna drink my berries, official Irish tea, not the breakfast kind, just the regular kind that I have for breakfast. I'm going to put on my brand new Hanna Hats, just received today in the mail, and now that I am authentically Irish, I can start this show. So in light of my interest in all things Irish, I've decided to make my persona Irish and be able to incorporate a lot of the things that I enjoy about the culture and what have you. I may or may not have been called a culture vulture by a friend of mine, and I understand that there's a big to-do about plastic patties and their willingness to be fake Irish. Why the fuck am I even talking about being Irish? This is about monofins. This has nothing to do, this is neither here nor there. So what this is the beginning of my mermaiding career. Now, I don't really know if that's going to deal with making reviews or anything like that. There's a ton of people out there, or at least a good handful of them, who are very talented at it and very knowledgeable. So here's a story, right? You ask an Irishman the time, he's going to tell you how clocks are made. So I have two tails in the mail right now. There was a Black Friday sale at Mertailor, and then I found a knockoff beta tail, which I think Swim Tails used to offer, but they are no longer. They have one tank top on their website, and they're running that out, and then they're going to close up shop. So nobody offers this tail anymore, and I thought, ooh, score! Found this tail that I really like. So I've heard some negative things about Chinese knockoff companies. As if I needed somebody to tell me that there is something wrong with buying a cheaper alternative. But I still want to see how the tail comes out, and it's still going to be something that you can't get anywhere else. So in the next month, I'm going to have two unboxing videos of these tails, and I also found like a knockoff type GoPro for $40, and that seems legit. So I'm going to be buying this as well, so that these videos can be complete with swimming footage and what have you. So little by little, it's building, and it's going to be cheaper, I'm hoping, in the long run, to put down some of this money up front and then have this equipment so I don't have to, it's going to be less pardon me, money to purchase this camera than it would be to hire a photographer for a half hour. So that's a thing to consider. But in any case, the clock thing, it's coming back. Before these tales get here, we're still talking about the clock. So at Christmas, right? I got my 9-year-old niece her first mermaid kit, and again, cheap knockoff thing that I found on the internet. It was wonderful. It was a pack of a bikini and a tail and a monofin, and she tries on this monofin. She says, wow, this really hurts my feet. So being a good auntie, I can't make her wear that and just say suck it up. But it also came with the tail and the swimsuit, so I can't send it back. So I thought the best choice would be to get her own Linden monofin, and this is the monofin that I use. The adult version is what I use, but I got her a kid's version, and so I thought that would be something, if she's going to get into it, then it'll last her a few years and be a worthwhile investment. So I'm going to be unboxing that this is where this was all going, and adding it to, or making it, I guess, the start of videos pertaining to mermaiding. So let's get that ball rolling, shall we? Cheers. This is my Linden Monofin here. This is the adult size, and it's still in its little handy case because that's where I keep it. So I'm sure you have seen these before, but they're very nice, very high quality. They got a bit of bend to them, but they're pretty rigid plastic. And one thing that I will always remember about this is the first time I went mermaiding, I was lent a monofin. And my friend Shay, or Sinfonia, the musical mermaid, kind of taught me what I know and introduced me to the whole thing, and generally gave me the confidence to get into it, which I'm very blessed, because the second that I started getting into it, something clicked, and it's something that, oh my god, I should have been doing this for a long time, but I didn't know it existed. I didn't know you could be a mermaid for a living. So I'm gonna try and do that, or just be a mermaid. I don't care if I make any money. In fact, I'm losing money at this point. So, but one thing that I will remember is that when I tried on the monofin, I gave it a few kicks. She kind of looked at me and she said, "It's powerful, isn't it?" And it struck me, yes, it is very powerful. And that feeling that you think of mermaids and you think of grace, you think of beauty, and you think of all these delicate things, but there's power behind it, and there's empowerment through it, and it's a really beautiful thing. And it has caused, in myself, quite a bit of transformation. It's getting all choked up. Weird. But I'm hoping that that is the thing that my niece is going to experience as well. Something that will empower her and allow her to be graceful and be beautiful and feel that same sense of enjoyment that I do when I swim. So, there it is. This is my source of empowerment, and I love it. It's wonderful. It's a great product. I love this rubber bit around the edges that I get choked up. That keeps your tail in place. Everything about these, they're comfortable, they're safe, they are powerful. They've got this bit on the bottom, which without that I would be tearing these things up. I'm not graceful, and I am very hardy on these, and they're lasting. Very few scuff marks, and it's wonderful. So, without further ado, let's open my niece's package. Let's open her Christmas present, guys. It'll be fun. It's kind of a tricky thing, is I already opened the box earlier, so that's what that is. But from that box is this prepackaged mermaid monofin, and mine did not come in a box like this, so that's something new. There we go. Let's take a gander at that. That's nice. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at that. Oh, anticipate zip ties. It's we're even in the package. Yeah, we are. Oh, and that's I love Amazon. I mean, my other stuff. My swag. So, this is McKenna's monofin. And wow, the edges are very, very flexible. That's nice. The whole thing, it is a stiff monofin, obviously the same material as the other one, but there's a lot of bend in this. It comes with these little neoprene footy adjusters but her feet are giant, so it'll probably be just fine like that. But these are comfortable too, so she's not going to have the same issue with these. There's nothing... With the other Monofin, it seemed like the strap was not a separate piece, as you can kind of see here. These are on the outside, and you have to twist them and pop them loose. But in any case, they're not... The other ones were located on the inside, so it was all one piece. So of course her feet's going to rub against that, and it's going to be uncomfortable and unpleasant to swim in. So these ones, that is not the case. They're very soft. Little padding on the straps here. That's nice. Little straps on the straps here. Check that out, huh? You can hang these bad boys up. Look at those ribbons. I don't know where she's gonna keep this stuff, but this is a really wonderful Monofin. This is... Oh, I'm so excited. It's very cute. And you see there's a subtle curve to it as well. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna get a pair of scissors real quick. Hold on. Alright. Got this. We got this. Isn't that beautiful? Also, can I just take this moment to mention, I didn't just get my niece a mermaiding kit and a tail. I got her an extra tail, because she needed a really nice one. So now she's got her own Linden Monofin, which is the best kind, really. It's the kind she, you know, real mermaids use, so that's... I have to be so much more excited about this for her than she could possibly be about it. And it's one of those things, I don't know what it is, but once you start doing it, you want to get other people to mer around with you. But I think it goes back to that sense of empowerment, and just this year, it's bliss. You know, there's no other way of explaining it. You get in the water and you mer around, whatever you want to call it, but you get under the water and everything else fades away, and it's beautiful, and it's peaceful, and you are powerful, and you are peaceful at the same time, and so many other things that I could wax poetic about. It's like 1 in the morning, so I should just stop bothering my neighbors and turn this business off. Oh, I had a cool Irish saying, didn't I? Yes. Go mire to. May you live. So thank you guys for joining me on this first step of my journey. Wish me many more videos, and I wish you health. Go mire too. May you live.